Hello and welcome. Welcome back to Vegas Aces tournament live stream. However, we are not doing a tournament today. Normally we do tournaments on Monday, but today we are doing an AMA / I got some breaking news for you on the channel, so we're going to be discussing that here pretty soon. We're going to give everybody a moment to get in here, and while we're waiting for everyone to get in here, I'm going to go through my normal speech. So, again, my name is Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces, and before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that we'll always be notified of our latest videos and live streams. If you're new to the channel, then just so you know, we do teach people how to play and deal casino table games, and we help people get a job in the casino industry without having to pay to go to school. Now, just so you know, we do have an update on the website. We got some new merchandise up, so go check it out in the shop. My favorite is the Got Dice. I really like that. And then also expect new merchandise out this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, remember to tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. Go ahead, give it a try, or you could show your support by becoming a member of my Patreon page. We have several different levels and rewards for you to choose from. Any membership level counts, even $1, so please join today. Okay, let's see. Hey you guys, good to see you. My favorites are in here. So we might as well get started. We do have a couple new updates, and also we are going to be talking about breaking news, the couple of updates that I'm talking about, as well as the future of this channel. That's an interesting topic at the moment. So first things first, I have everything written down right here because it was sort of a last minute thing. If you guys don't know this already, my how to deal mini baccarat video was taken down off of YouTube. I got a notification from YouTube saying that it was dangerous and it violated their policies, and they took the video down. They're not going to put it back up. I appealed it. They rejected the appeal. So you could see an image of that tomorrow for tomorrow's post. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about it in tomorrow's post on Facebook and Twitter. So go ahead, check that out if you want to see, the actual notification. And now here is the big thing. Okay. YouTube is making some policy changes in December. That is a month away. And here is what I read. A friend of mine sent me an article, read the article and everything right before the live stream. And apparently YouTube is going around and they are they're being more strict, or they're clamping down on supposed community violations, like the how to deal mini baccarat video that I was just telling you about. So they've been going around doing that, and then in December, when they actually make the official changes, all that, they are going to be focusing on a lot of children's content. That's actually what initiated it, but they are also updating their terms of services. And one of the new lines that they're putting in there is YouTube is under no obligation to host or serve content. So if YouTube decides to take down the video, they can take down the video. They have no reason, they are not obligated to put the video on YouTube. So even if I'm sitting here like complaining, hey, my how to deal, mini baccarat video was actually helping people, and it was helping people learn a trade school, which was in the appeal that I sent, they're under no obligation to put that video back up or host it or anything else, especially since they deem it as dangerous content. And they say that it is a violation of their policies and procedures. So again, it's just another way of them saying that it's just basically another way of saying that just because YouTube is a relatively open platform, it does not mean the company is required to keep any videos up on their channel. So I think that was it, pretty sure. Yeah, so that means that if I post the mini Baccarat video back up, they'll probably take it down again. The way that it works is you get 3 strikes. So the first strike is a warning. That's what I just got. The second strike, you are not allowed to live stream for a week. You're not allowed to upload videos for a week. And the third strike, that was the second strike. The third strike is they just take down your channel and remove all your videos and that type of a thing. And if casinos and gambling is in their community policy as being deemed as dangerous and therefore a violation of that policy and being taken down, not only myself but other gambling YouTubers might have some problems coming up here in December. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see what happens. As for the mini Baccarat video, what I'll probably do is instead of trying to post it back up on YouTube, what I'm going to try to do is maybe like put it up on my website so that way you guys could still watch it from my website and not YouTube specifically, but from my website. I'll see what I can do. I might also use another platform, so maybe Twitch. I don't know. If you guys have a recommendation, let me know. Let me know if there's any platforms out there that we could probably do this. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Hey, Rocky, thank you so much for the pip for treat. She really does appreciate that. And, oh my goodness, I completely forgot to bring the treats. Let me go get the treats real fast. Let me go get Pip, and I will be right back, and I'll give you guys plenty of time to put what your opinion is on YouTube and their upcoming policy changes in the chat. Vince, let me know what you think, because this might affect all gambling channels, including your own. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you've heard anything about this. I'm going to go grab those treats for Pip, and then I'm going to go grab Pip, because we need a dog to actually give to treats. So I'll be right back. Pip. Pip. Pippy. Okay, we are missing the dog. We got the treats, but we are missing the dog. Okay, so $2, 2 treats. There you go. And as soon as we have a dog, we will give the dog the treats. Pip. Okay, so let's see what else you guys are saying in here. Let's see. Ha! If you guys want a pair of these dice, email me at heather@vegas-aces.com, and I could get you these dice for, I don't remember the cost, but they're, I think, $20 or $30, something like that. But let me know, and I could get you these dice, and we can ship it out to you. Hey, Pip, come here. We got a treat for you. Come here, baby girl. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Look what we got here for you. We got some treats for you. Okay. Ha! So, Dane, that's a good question. Dane says, I'm just not grasping the dangerous part. So, the dangerous part is they deem gambling and casinos and basically channels that are, I guess, promoting gambling as dangerous. Because, you know, it's America. I mean, we have a lot more casinos than we used to have. It used to be a lot more like taboo in the old days, where Atlantic City, Reno, and Las Vegas were the only places you could find casinos. But nowadays, you've seen casinos pop up in almost every state, and a casino is in driving distance of most people nowadays. So I'm surprised that it's still considered to be a taboo or dangerous. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, good, Vince. Strikes expire though. Yeah, but do strikes expire if they deem your whole like channel as dangerous? My like every single video that I have on this channel is gambling related, and if they think gambling is dangerous and they take down gambling related videos, I mean, honestly, my tournament videos, my how to, like my blackjack tournament videos, my craps tournament videos, don't do that. Those are, I would think, more of promoting gambling than, say, my how to deal videos. I just sort of don't get that. YouTube is not known to be friendly. Yeah, YouTube is, just so you guys know, YouTube is a part of Google, and you cannot contact Google. Like, they pretty much don't let you to contact Google or YouTube or anything. I've tried it before. No phone number, no email, no nothing. Their say is final, and you have no opinion or anything over the matter. Yeah, I've tried Periscope before. I'm not a fan of it. I think Twitch. I think I'm leaning towards Twitch. But I was just wondering if you guys had any other suggestions besides Twitch. Because I think Twitch is all live streaming. I don't know if I could just upload videos to it and then just keep videos on there. No, kids should not be watching casino videos. I agree with you on that. So Fred, just a quick update, and for anyone else who just came in here, we got some new news, and the news is that YouTube is updating their policies and procedures for the community, and apparently gambling is deemed basically dangerous. And so either I'm going to have more videos taken down, or there's a chance that my channel might be taken down. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to share with you guys like the possibilities, because if one day like you come up here and we're doing a Monday live stream, why isn't she doing a Monday live stream? Why isn't there a channel? This is the reason why. So that's just a quick update. You want these dice too, Vince? Awesome. Send me an email. I need to put these up on the store. I have these. I have a bunch of these. I could ship them out to you. We need to do that. Just email me, heather@vegas-aces.com. I will tell you the price. I will give you more information. I just don't have that information here with me at the moment. Thank you very much, Rocky, for the super chat. We got 2 super chats. That means 4 treats, $4 for treats. Pip really appreciates it. Thank you very much. YouTube has been very creator unfriendly lately. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Mr. Chad, completely. Well, you would think how-to videos are fine, right, Vince? But that was my how-to deal mini baccarat. That was probably my most boring video out of all of the videos I have on my channel. That was the most like policy-specific, you know, policies and procedures like oriented. I think I had the least amount of jokes and everything in there. And that's the one they took down. I just can't freaking believe it. I got a strike for that. Hey, Alfredo. Pip says hi to Jay. Okay, so yeah, Twitch is all live streaming. And then I think they take the videos down after like certain amount of time. I don't think you could just leave them up there. So I might have to think of a way of taking my videos off of YouTube. I'm going to, after I stop with the live stream, I'm going to see what I could do about downloading all of the live streams that I've done in the past, so that way I could keep them. But we'll see. And then maybe I could just put them up on the website or something. I'm not sure. I'll find out. So Derek, hey Derek, good to see you. Derek says, on 3-card poker, if the dealer doesn't qualify, do you get even money and then the ante bonus? So if you're on 3-card poker, oh, you are staring at this like you would not believe. Okay. I'll just give her one more. If you do 3-card poker and the dealer does not qualify, then let's see what happens. The play pushes, the ante gets paid, and the pair plus gets paid depending on what the deal or what the player has. So The play pushes, the ante gets paid 1-to-1. If you have an ante bonus, which is a straight or higher, you would get paid the ante bonus as well. And if you have a pair plus or higher, you would get paid for the pair plus. Yes, I am still having trouble with Twitch, Yabara. My trouble was I couldn't dual live stream, and I'm still having that trouble. I'm still looking into it. I found one solution, but I have to pay money for it, and I wasn't exactly excited about that. So we will see what's going on. I want to see how this progresses before I add to any of that. You Now lets you stream at all platforms at once. Ooh, really? Okay. You Now, gotcha. Thank you for that recommendation. I know, it is sort of BS, right? Yeah, I can restrict my videos to a certain age. You're right about that. I don't think that's going to change anything. I think that's still, if it's a violation of their policy, it's a violation of their policy. I don't know if Vimeo has anything. Let me check out Vimeo. Vimeo. Okay. Yeah, I agree. YouTube is not what it used to be. Well, what I'm worried about, I'm not worried about it being big per se. I would just like to have my videos on a platform where they are all together all at once, where you could see them all at one time. And then I want to be able to embed that onto my website, because I feel like that's just easy. So what YouTube allows me to do, where I can embed the videos on my website, is just easy. So if they take my channel down, I'm going to have to look into like HTML5, like WebM extensions and everything, and seeing if I could just host the videos myself. We'll see. Skittlecar, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, Skittlecar? Good to see you. Why is YouTube making these changes? Did some organization complain to YouTube about gambling? That is an excellent question, Fred. So YouTube recently just got into trouble with the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, I believe. And I'm probably like not even saying that right. But what happened was they got in trouble with their children's content. So not anything like 21 plus and older or anything like that. Two scenarios happened. They got in trouble, one with their children's content, and the second thing that they got in trouble for was same thing with Facebook, people live streaming horrific events that really shouldn't be on YouTube. And I'm not talking about like, porn or something. I'm talking about, terrorism, really horrible, cruel acts. Same thing they would do on Facebook. So a lot of these platforms have sort of had to step up their game and be more strict about what content they allow on their platform. Do they deem that content to be dangerous? And they put gambling in the dangerous category. And that's sort of what's causing all of this. Okay, so let's see what else you guys are saying in here. Oh, good. The Twitch stays for a long time. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Okay, sounds good. Which actually, that brings me to another update that I completely forgot to tell you about. So I do have a new update too, another one. I am looking into starting a new YouTube channel, speaking of which, where I play video games. So they have all of those, channels out there of people playing video games and everything. And one of my friends suggested to me, you like playing video games a lot. Why don't you just stream that? You stream, you know, stuff all the time for Vegas Aces. Why not that? So I started thinking about it, and I think I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see what I can do. But I wanted your opinion. I wanted your suggestions. What would be a good, like a gamer type of channel name? I was trying to think of good gamer channel names, but I couldn't think of anything specific. The things that I came up with was, what was I coming up with? Like Rupee Tavern, or Gamer Guild, or Gamers Tavern, or I wasn't really thinking of any good names. So I was wondering if you guys had any really good gamer names for my new YouTube channel. And then I'll see if I could start doing that. Besides, if this channel's taken down, I'm gonna have to do something, right? Yeah, I'll probably change platforms, Lucas. I just don't know which platform I'm going to change to. If you have any suggestions, please write it in the comments. What platform would you like to see this on? If YouTube takes down, you know, this channel, where would you like to see me on? Yes, we might have a chubby Pip now. Yeah. Yep, no more casino games. So, Mr. Chad, we're talking about the new YouTube updates that they're doing in December, and they're going to be a little bit more strict about what they allow on YouTube and what they don't. And if gambling is deemed, you know, dangerous, and if I'm having my videos taken down, like how to deal mini baccarat because it's deemed dangerous, well, after 3 times, 3 strikes you're out, my channel's, you know, deleted. Vince said that, yeah, the strikes do wear away after time, or do fade after time, which I'm happy for. I'm just worried about all the strikes coming down at once. So. What's Daily Motion? Okay. I'll check that out. Hey Shawnee, good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, so when I post about this tomorrow on Facebook and Twitter, I'm going to have a picture of them basically taking down my How to Deal Mini Baccarat video. And I'll also post a link to the article that I was reading, where it talks about the content changes, the policy changes for the community, and all of that. Ah, where am I? I think I missed a couple of your comments. Websit. Okay, we'll look up Websit too. Cool, I appreciate you guys giving me these alternatives. Daily, yep, okay, got that. She does have nice soft ears. She is really furry looking. Well, she's furry feeling. She's just furry right now. I'm growing out her fur coat because it's winter and it's starting to get cold. So I always grow out her fur coat during the winter and then shave her back down in the summer. So yeah, you're going to see a big Pip soon. Yes, for video games, I will be doing on both, hopefully both YouTube and Twitch. If I do video games and Vegas Aces on both YouTube and Twitch, it might be worth paying that money for that streaming service. Otherwise, all I have left is Restream.io, and Restream.io, it's just not working for me. It will stream on Twitch, but it won't stream on YouTube, and it won't stream, like dual stream on both of them at the same time, which is the whole reason why I'm using it to begin with, and I don't know why it's not working. Pip, come on. So, lie down. Lie down. Come on. She's like, no, I want you to give me a treat. Oh, cool. You're a gamer. Oh, awesome. Send me an email, please. Tsukuni. Tsukuni? Send me an email, please, so we could talk about that. I would love to pick your brain. Thank you very much for offering. And yeah, if I do a video game channel, Pip is going to be my co-host or my co-star. So I'm going to have like a little camera set up for like her. We'll have a pip cam. Yeah, Ken, exactly. They lumped gambling into a lot of other stuff like drugs and all that other stuff. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point, Vince. Thank you. Are video games still considered to be safe on YouTube? Well, apparently video game is a big market and there's a lot of people doing it and a lot of people watching it and they're okay with it. I guess they have some sort of arrangement with the video game companies where the ads, like part of the revenue to the ads, go to the video game companies. So they're totally cool with video games. They're just not cool with casino games. Yeah, Shawnee, maybe no more videos, training videos, maybe no more live streams. We'll see what happens. I'll probably know more in December once the new policies are put into place. Basically, I just wanted to alert you guys what was going on, give you guys a heads up, an update. That way, just in case if you did like try to go to my channel one day and the channel was gone or the videos were gone, you know like what's going on, you know what's happening. I didn't just like disappear, I swear. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. Strike expires after 90 days, but if you get strikes within 90 days, you can't post and other stuff. Yeah. And that's the thing I'm worried about is them giving me multiple strikes at once. Because my whole freaking channel is gambling. Like I have over 200 videos of gambling, probably more than that. And they're all gambling. So all they have to do is like 2 more videos at once and I'm done. Oh, Ustream. Okay, cool. Ustream. I think I'm unsettling Pip. Come here. Come here. Ah, come here. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. I know, right? Do you want to be a video game dog? She's like, no, I can't sit still for 2 seconds. Are you kidding me? Her pip cam, if I do a pip cam, she's probably going to be like gone half of the time because she has so much energy. She's always moving. Oh, you have to pay for them? Okay. I agree, Mr. Chad. It would really suck if they banned all gambling content. And I'm surprised, too, because there's a lot of gambling content out there. You know, there's just so much gambling content and so many videos dedicated to, or so many channels dedicated to gambling. It's like, I mean, even the Wizard of Oz. Speaking of which, this Thursday, the Wizard of Oz is going to be my guest on a special AMA. And then we are going to be doing the Wizard of Oz live stream at 3 p.m. right afterwards. So this kind of stuff that would affect his live streams as well. Oh, wow, you got a lot. Okay, Vimeo, Dailymotion, MetaCafe. MetaCafe, okay. Okay, sounds good. Cool. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wrote down MetaCafe. I got MetaCafe right here, so I got that for you guys. Justin, what is better, the Big Six wheel or Let It Ride? What is better as far as what? House Edge? It usually is one of those things where it's a preference. Like, what's your preference? Do you prefer playing the Big Six over Let It Ride? Like, which one do you enjoy most? Remember, gambling is entertainment, so do it for fun. If you do want to do it to make money, then the best way to do that is focus on the House Edge and play the game with the smallest House Edge. Chase says definitely Let It Ride. Yeah, exactly. That would be a shame. Because they're all really good channels. I mean, we have a lot of good gaming channels. I think same thing with slot channels too. It's all gambling related, so slots would be included in that. Yeah, I think they really are. But like I said, we're going to know more in December. So they're putting this policy into place December 10th. So we'll know more about what's happening after that. We'll see how strict they're going to be about it, or if they're just really casual about it. Who knows? Maybe in a month or two, I'll re-upload my How to Deal mini Baccarat and see, you know, if they take it down again. Maybe I'll wait until the strike. If they do nothing, I'll wait the 90 days until the strike is gone, and then I'll re-upload the How to Deal mini Baccarat video, something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's all up in the air at the moment. Yes, we are going to have a pip cam. Definitely going to have a pip cam. But like I said, that would be for my video game channel. And again, if you guys could think of a good video game channel name, let me know. I was trying to think of something. Couldn't really think of anything good. Yeah, that's true. Facebook is a viable option. You're right about that, Mr. Chad. Oh, that's a good point, Jim. So Jim says, what's the news on video games that combine gambling in the casinos? I remember seeing a Star Trek game that looked a bit like an arcade game, but it was also a video slot machine or something. I know exactly what game you're talking about. The people who created that was GameCo, one of our clients, actually. We spoke to them recently at G2E, and I was asking them about the game. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well in the casinos, and they had to take it out. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see that later on in the casinos again, or maybe like an updated version of it. I don't know. We'll see. But there are plenty of casinos, or I'm sorry, there are plenty of companies that are trying to get more skill-based games into the casinos. You see a lot of it at G2E. Gambit is one of them, for example, and they're the ones that have the Pac-Man game, the multiplayer Pac-Man game at Caesar's Palace. That's a good example of a multi-player skill-based game. Now, the way that works is it's sort of similar to poker, where they collect a VIG. So, for example, if you're playing with 4 players and all 4 players are playing this game and they're competing against each other, they're all going to put in a certain amount. Let's say, for example, each player puts in $10, creating a $40 pot. The casino would take a certain percentage or VIG from that pot, and that would be their profit or income. And then whoever won the competition between the 4 players, that person would win the pot or the money that's left over. And that's how they were thinking about doing more skill-based games as slot machines in the casino. They're still trying to get it in there. We'll see what happens. That's sort of something that we're going to have to wait for in the future. But they were doing a lot of that to try to capture the millennials or capture the younger generation, because they don't see too many young people gambling in a casino anymore. So they're trying to capture those people, but they're having a hard time doing it. They're not quite hitting the mark on that. So again, it's something we'll see in the future. And if you guys want to know the best house edge for video poker, check out Mike Shackelford's website, The Wizard of Odds. He has all that information up there, and he gives you a lot of great information on the best return for your play. Ha! Hanafi, what video games would you play? Fantastic question. Everything. So what I would probably do if I did a new video game channel is do, I don't know, we'll see what happens with this live stream. But what I would probably do with the video game channel is I would start off with my favorites just to get me into the flow of doing it, to make sure that I have all of the equipment set up right, to make sure that I have STREAMLABS going, to make sure I'm recording the video okay. So I'll do games that I am just in love with, and I beat over and over and over and over again. They're like my favorite video games. So the first game that I would play would be the Portal series. I would start off with Portal 1, then I would do Portal 2, and then I would do Portal Stories Mel, because I think more people need to be exposed to that game. It's just a great game. After that, people are probably going to be sick of Portal, so I'll move on to probably a first person shooter game. What I would do is I would either do Borderlands 2 or Far Cry 3. I'm sort of aiming or veering over towards Far Cry 3. And again, Far Cry 3 is one of my favorite games. It's one of those video games that I love, and I can't even tell you how many times I've beat it. It's just one of those games that I just love playing. And then after that, I'll probably start expanding to actual new games that you guys have never seen before. So whatever new games are coming out. I just did Ni no Kuni 2. That was like a year ago. So for example, if Ni no Kuni 2 came out, or 3, if Ni no Kuni 3 came out, I would play that. The Last of Us 2, that's coming out. I would probably play that. I love The Last of Us 1. I actually did a video, what do you call it, review of it. I have a few video game reviews out. They're on my personal channel, which is if you go to YouTube and you search Heather Ferris, or you search QTSY16, then you should see my personal channel. It's mainly Star Trek stuff, but if you go way in the back, all the way down to like the very first videos, some of those first videos are video game reviews. And I did a review of Tomb Raider, of South Park. I'd probably do like the new South Park one. What else do I have up there? I have just a bunch of them. Well, not a bunch. I think 3 or 4. That's a bunch. I also have some really old... Stop showing the people that. They don't want to see that. I also have some really old like artistic videos up there. So me doing art, and you could tell they're really old because, you know, I have like no hair. And it's like my original hair color and everything. And I look not really that good. So you guys could go and check out my not looking good videos back in the day. That's true too, Rocky. Rocky says that this takedown could be just a freak thing or a freak accident. But you only get 3... it does make one nervous. Yeah, I agree with that. It might just be a freak thing. You know, this whole... You're absolutely right. It might just be a one-time thing. It might just be the policies that are coming out in December aren't a big deal and nothing's going to happen. And this channel is going to be here forever. You never know. Just the fact that both of them happened like within an hour of each other just sort of like unnerved me. And it was an hour before the live stream started. So I'm like, I'm going to talk about this. But you're absolutely right. It could just be like totally nothing, and nothing ever happens or comes of it, and I will always be here. Fingers crossed, hopefully. What? 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 So, Mr. Chad, what is your preferred method for video games, Steam or PlayStation 4? My preferred method is Steam. I love Steam. I've been a member of Steam for, I think, 11 or 12 years. I was one of the original members on Steam. I actually got a badge for it. I was pretty cool, or I was pretty happy about that. And I have over 300 games on there. There are some games that are just really good that nobody's heard of before, and those are some of the games that I might play on my Let's Play channel. Some really good ones. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys some really cool games. I'm gonna show you which ones are my favorite, which ones I enjoy. I can't think of any names off the top of my head, but I'll let you know. Pip, stop showing people that. They don't want to see that. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. I appreciate that. You're such a sweetheart. Both of you. You too, Mr. Chad. You're a sweetheart too. Thank you. Gaming name. Yes, I want more gaming names. Danger Heather. Okay. That's a possibility. Danger Heather. Do you guys have any more gaming channel names that you could think of? Let me know. Oh, thank you, Dane. Ha! Jay, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. I did appeal the strike, Vince. I did appeal the strike, and this is the news that I got. So I appealed it last week, and then I got the news that the appeal was rejected, and it's just taken down, and I officially have the strike. And that was the news that I got right before going on the live stream. But I did appeal the decision. Yep, already appealed and denied. Yep. Am I wagering, Pip? Place your pets, please. Oh, look, your pet. Place your pets. Am I talking about you? Did I say your name? Controller aces. Okay. Controller aces. That is on the possibility list. I loved Far Cry 2. Never been so afraid of fire in a game. That's awesome. Yeah, Far Cry 2 was good. Far Cry 3 was my favorite. I was disappointed with Far Cry 4, and I haven't played Far Cry 5 yet. That's where I'm at on the Far Crys. Fallout New Vegas, that too. And Fallout New Vegas, I actually have a video of that on this channel, this Vegas Aces channel. If you search my channel for Fallout, I have a how to play blackjack and win big in Fallout New Vegas video. This is how much I love video games. Let's see. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas with your personal insights. And that's what I'm going to try to do with this gamer channel, is I'm going to try to set up a green screen where you could see me playing, and I'm actually talking through some of the game, giving my insights and giving my opinion. Of course, too, with like a little pip screen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll see what I can do. It's an evolving thing. We'll see what it evolves into. It's in the brainstorming section right now. Can anyone go to G2E if they have the money for entrance, or do they require you to be part of the industry? Great question, Jim. Stop it. Come here. So the answer to that question is anyone could go to G2E. You do not have to be a part of the gaming industry. You also don't have to have money. You could go for free. So typically, watch out on my Facebook and Twitter channel around the month of September, October, beginning of October. Usually I'll post a link to where you could go to get free tickets to G2E. The free tickets only cover the exhibit room, but the exhibit room is pretty interesting and fun to go through, and that's where all of the games are anyway that you could play for free. The only thing that you do have to pay for are the panels or the instructional, how-to workshops and everything. Those cost money. Those cost a lot of money. It's over $1,000, I believe, for some of the tickets. But if you just want to go to the exhibit hall completely free, watch out for the link on my Facebook and Twitter accounts, and you'll see the link. Click on it, and you could get your free badge. You do not have to be a part of the industry. Sweet. Oh, thank you, David. Hi, David. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Pip's Gaming Reviews. Okay, that is added to the list. Got it. Oh, thank you. We try to be pet friendly. It's either that or she's like, you're ignoring me, I'm gonna bark, and that way you're not gonna ignore me. I swear she does that. She doesn't bark all day, and then I do a live stream where she can't sit on my lap and she can't get my attention, and she freaks out and starts going crazy barking. So this way she gets my attention and she stays nice and silent. Yeah, the Pip and Heather gaming channel. Yeah, green screen is nice. Now, how are you doing with your green screen? I know green screen can sometimes be difficult to use. Have you figured out how to do it? Pip, come over here. So what I found with green screens, because I've used a couple green screens in a couple videos in the past, is you put up the green screen, or basically it's just green cloth, and you have to be really careful about how you do your lighting. So you have to have a light on this side. So let's say your green screen is right here. You have a light on this side, shining on the green screen, a light on this side shining on the green screen, the person in the middle, and then a light shining on the person. So that way the background is completely lit and there are no shadows, because if you have shadows it looks really weird and funny and everything, sort of pixelated. And also too, while you're doing a green screen, don't wear green. I learned that. It's like you sort of become a ghost and fade away. Yes, exactly, Mr. Chad. Yep. Got a big iron on your hip. How to win blackjack in New Vegas. Set luck to 10. Absolutely. And get banned everywhere. Yes, totally. Fringe games. I like that. Fringe games. Okay, got that on the list. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully we're going to do a lot of cool games that people don't know a lot about. We'll have popular games on there too, like Far Cry, for example, or Borderlands. Oh, everybody needs to watch Borderlands. It's so funny. Same with Portal. So freaking funny. So it's like those are the games people should see. Maybe I'll even do one where it's like Super Meat Boy or Rogue Legacy or... God, there's so many games. I can think of the games and I can think of me playing the games, but I can't remember the name of the games. I have to go back on Steam and look at the names. Nice. And that's another thing. If I do the gaming channel, I'll be at my computer, so I'll have access to STREAMLABS OBS, and I could do really like interesting stuff. So I could change my layouts. I could, you know, add music and video and, you know, backgrounds, different backgrounds and everything. So that would be fun. I can't do that here because I don't know if you guys know this, but this is my living room and then my computer is all the way over there in my dining room. So I can't exactly like go and, you know, change everything. I've had a couple of my friends suggest like a wireless mouse, but I've tried that before and it's not fun and it doesn't work very well. So with the gaming channel, I will be able to do more of that. How often do you visit the Pinball Hall of Fame? It used to be a lot, now not so much. Maybe a couple times a year now. If someone's visiting here, I'll like meet them over there and we'll play. Yeah, what I've been doing a lot more is hiking. I've been hiking a lot more, so that's been fun. Yep, it's all about the lighting and getting the flat separation between you and the screen, so no shadows. Absolutely. Have you played Star Trek games? Yes, I was actually one of the original beta users on Star Trek Online, you know, the Star Trek MMORPG. It was actually during the time I was really big into... No, Pip, don't jump. Here. It was actually when I was really big into MMORPGs, so I started playing that, and I was one of the beta users. Unfortunately, beta, so you know, totally buggy, and nothing worked right, and they had like none of the stories they have now, and none of the actors were voice acting at the time then. It was like brand new, and I didn't really get into it. And also too, this was before I became like a Star Trek fan. So my ex-husband, he likes Star Trek, which he's the one that got me into the MMORPG, but I hadn't like watched all of the Star Trek stuff. I hadn't like gone to the Star Trek convention. I hadn't become like a Star Trek fan yet. So I was just sort of like, I'm gonna go play Ion, or I'm gonna go play Warhammer, or whatever it was I was playing at the time, maybe Age of Conan. So that was my thing with the Star Trek games. iPhone, really, Vince? Use iPhone. Interesting. Okay. iPhone, that's pretty cool. Hot gaming with Heather. Okay, cool. Hot gaming. We got it on the list. Awesome, got it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Awesome. Thanks, Vince. Good question, Lucas. Do I like Civilization 5 or any strategy games? You will probably not see very many strategy games on the channel. I am not big on strategy games. And I have played Civilization 5. I've played Black and White. I've played XCOM. You know, I got further in XCOM than I did like most of the strategy games. If it was Civilization 5 or like Black and White, I pretty much quit like at the very beginning because I'm just not a fan of those type of games. At least XCOM with that kind of strategy, it wasn't like, you know, you're God and it's like you're creating a world. Same thing with Sims. I can't do Sims. But with XCOM, it was like an alien invasion and you have to fight the aliens, but it was a strategy chess type of a thing where you move across the board. I got into that, but I got like halfway through the game and then I didn't finish it, so. Fred, yes, is the Pinball Hall of Fame moving to a new location? Yes, it is. So right now it is on Tropicana past Maryland Parkway before you hit Eastern. That's where they've been for, God, decades. And they just bought a new location on Las Vegas Boulevard, the south end of the strip. So they will be on Las Vegas Boulevard and it'll be a much bigger location and they're going to like be much bigger. It's really cool. I'm really excited to see the new place once it opens up. You just said the name, the gaming channel. I wonder if it's already... What, the gaming channel? So just say the gaming channel? Okay, the gaming channel. Gaming channel. Okay, that is on the list. Unless you meant something else. If you meant something else, let me know. And I'll write that down. Galaxy Quest. Yes. I am also a big anime fan. I also host game show panels. Wow, that's pretty cool. So in a way, I'm also an anime game show host. Wow, that's pretty impressive. When you email me, if you email me or in the comments, put the link down there. I want to see. I want to check out some of your videos. I love anime too. Huge anime fan. Got into it when I was in high school. Just watched everything. Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Magic Knight, Ray Earth, all of those stuff from the 90s and everything. And of course, as time progressed, I watched the newer stuff. For example, Spirited Away, Cowboy Bebop. Another one was Samurai Champloo. And now I'm getting into more like different type of anime. So what I've watched recently, well, I can't say I watched this recently. So I got into Parasite when I was in high school because Parasite was in the Mix magazine and then it eventually became an anime. So I've watched the Parasite anime recently and then they have a live version Parasite and I watched that recently. That was really good. And also too, if you get a chance, check out Psycho-Pass. Psycho-Pass is really amazing. The first season was good, but the second season was really, really good and worth watching. So don't stop at the first season. Go all the way to the second season. Fairy Tail, I just got into Fairy Tail, but it has like 700 episodes, and I think I got to like 300. So yeah, anime and gaming. Now you guys know what I like. Speaking of which, Ni no Kuni! That was awesome! That was such a great video game. I was a completionist on Ni no Kuni and Ni no Kuni 2. Like, I finished the entire game, everything. Unrelated, so Chase says unrelated, but what's up with MGM? How could that be bought out? Bought out. I know that they're doing a shakeup where they just fired a lot of managers and a lot of people. I didn't hear anything about them being bought out. So let me know what you're talking about. Now, I know that there's like been some recent transactions in the gaming world. For example, the people who own Treasure Island, they just bought Circus, that kind of a thing. But I didn't hear anything. Oh, you're talking about, oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Never mind. Who was it that just bought them out? My mind is blanking, but I think I know what you're talking about. I was talking about that with a friend recently. High scores with Heather. I love it. High score gaming. That's a good one too. Cool beans. Gambling. Oh no. Gambling equals losers. Nah, that doesn't sound like a very good video game channel. I don't think I'll use that video game channel name. When is the Pinball Hall of Fame moving? I don't know. Maybe next year. I'm not sure exactly on the date. I would have to look that up. The gaming channel name may put you subject to copyright and may get deleted. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah, I heard Demon Slayer's good. I also want to check out Death Note. I haven't watched Death Note yet, and I heard that's really good. Same with Seven Deadly Sins. Heather's House of Gaming. That's pretty good. Got it. Hey Eric, good to see you. How are you and Journey doing? Yes, there was an anime on gambling, but I don't remember the name of it. But I have several of the screenshots saved up just because I thought that was really cool. Psycho-Pass Season 3 just started? No way! I am checking that out. Oh my god. Thank you for the update. That's cool. So Brian says gambling equals divorce, and then Vince replied, gambling with partner equals happy life. That's an awesome reply, Vince. I love that reply. That was cool. Jim, I think he was referring to MGM selling their buildings and equipment to another company and leasing it from that company. Oh, okay, cool. Fred, what is the story with Rio? I understand that it was sold recently, but which group is running the Rio on a day-to-day basis? At the moment, Caesars is still running Rio on a day-to-day basis, but yes, they were just bought out. So a new company is going to be taking over. We don't know what the new company is going to do. We don't know if they're going to keep it. We don't know if they're going to demolish it. We have no idea. We'll find out in the future, but that's what we know so far as the Rio goes. But if you can, just in case, better be safe than sorry. If you are anywhere near the Rio, and it's before Voodoo Lounge officially opens, you can go up to the very top floor and you have a beautiful view of the city. It's completely free. Go check it out while you can. I love it up there. Oh, that's a good, that's, okay. So Brian, I know Brian's being a troll, but he does bring up like a good point. Brian says people with mental illness equals compulsive gamblers. Now that's only half true, and in the book that I'm writing, I actually have a whole chapter dedicated to this subject. I'll speak about it just a little bit, but if you want to find out more information, read my book when it comes out. But there are a lot of mental illnesses or personality disorders where they self-medicate, and one of the ways that they self-medicate is by gambling. So some of the compulsive gamblers that you see, they might be suffering from personality disorders such as bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder is one of those disorders where there is a high occurrence of having a gambling addiction. just with the way that the brain is wired in that disorder. So you'll see a lot of compulsive gamblers actually have bipolar disorder. Of course, there are other personality disorders that do the same thing. It's not just bipolar. There are others. And also, too, there are some other things that happen in the brain where it causes gambling compulsions, but that is part of it. So read more in my book that will eventually come out one day when I finish writing it, but I do have a whole chapter dedicated to that. This is one of my game show videos from the game show called Card Sharks. Ooh, cool. Did you put a link? Put a link. Let me see. Oh no! My video. Can you guys still see me? Can you still hear me? Ah, I think my video just froze up. Shoot. But this is still good. You guys could still see my hands. Can you hear me? Okay, none of you guys are saying anything, so maybe you don't see what I'm seeing. Hear, yes, see, no. Okay, so you can't, okay. So it's 8 o'clock. We should be wrapping this up pretty soon anyway. Let me see real quick if you guys have any other comments real fast. Okay, I don't see, well, I see a lot of comments, but unfortunately it looks like we are going to be ending it here. Because of technical difficulties. Love it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Join me again on our next live stream, which is going to be this Thursday, the 14th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I'm going to be having a special guest, Mike Shackelford, on, and we're going to be answering your questions. This video is supported by viewers like you. If you feel like this video was worth more than $0, then please donate the amount that you feel it was worth by clicking the link in the description below. I will check out your comments, see what you guys are saying, and either answer your questions on Thursday or write down the suggestions that you provided. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you guys again next time. Peace out. Okay. See you guys later.